Hi. I I was struggling this morning. I thought, can I just have one more week? Please. No rest. No. Look at my eyes, you guys. This has been a very tough transition into a different phase for me. Very, um, very tough. Yeah. Um, so just so you know, these are going to be hard moments for me to get on here until I balance myself out, or I don't know what, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I have been just lazy, depressed. Jade, that's funny. I've been in a mild depression, still in it. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away, but it's difficult. We're Yeah, it's been a very difficult ride for me these last couple weeks. And um the holidays kind of fuck with your brain too and everything else, and it's just been chaos, and it just seems like I can't get a fucking break. With my house, my septic fucking clogs, got clogged this, clogged that. I just can't like seem to, and everything is just, it just compounds, it just compounds, and you just eventually break. So I broke. I broke. I broke. I'm broken. I'm broken. So I'm trying to fix my way back up, right? And it's hard because I can't, I finally just told Dan today, I just said, I'm depressed. Why aren't you going on? You need to go on. And I said, it's easy for you to say, you know, um, I'm just over it, right? And so I just said, I'm broke. I'm depressed. You're not depressed. It doesn't come on for 2 days. I'm like, no, it's been here for a while. I just keep it to myself, right? So anyhow, I'm here. I'm gonna try to get back at it and try to do as much as I can. Yeah, holidays just suck, It just sucks. Stress of house. My dry wells may be fucked, which means if that happens, it's a $20,000 repair. It's just the gift that keeps on giving, home ownership. And, with holidays comes in, oh, sorry, Mary. With holidays, and, there's always an element of sadness that comes with holidays. It's so crazy, and it's so, hustle and bustle, and, it's horrible. I've been having issues with my stomach. I'm nauseous. Even right now, I can't. And I'm sure that's stress, So yeah, I know, Eloise, and I appreciate that. I got some flowers. Kim Leonard sent me some flowers. It was beautiful. They still make me smile every time I walk in my kitchen. Yes, Warren, it's hard, right? It's hard. So anyhow, it just like nauseated. It's like, it feels like it's eating itself, but it's fine. I'll just keep on chugging. They delivered their car to the wrong address. Fuck, Sean. You told me it was gonna arrive on Christmas Day. Oh well. You can get it redirected to me, right? I need it more than ever. If you really want to make me smile, Sean, you'll send it. Hi, Robbie. I followed you on Insta. Anyhow, I know, Shari, it's so hard. And it's ugly, so many people are alone during the holidays. And, that makes me sad. That makes me sad in itself. So, I don't know. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Here's my happy face, semi-happy face, trying. I've had several CT scans. Oh no. So somebody said, Carrie, that it could be the perimenopausal shit too, along with everything else that I'm dealing with. Stress. I have stress, you know. Yeah, it's just been rough in Miami. Not in Miami. You know, we've entered a different phase into his illness, and it's more taxing. It's more just frustrating, right? It's just more overwhelming. So it's just hard. And try having your septic fucked up and you can't flush 50 fucking thousand times like he wants to. Oh, Koso. I saw you. Was it you? Did you email me something? I haven't got to it yet. I got my RSV and flu shot. Felt the same for 2 weeks. Ugh. So, anyhow, turned out to be an ulcer. Well, if it doesn't go away, I'm gonna have to go get checked. But I'm just thinking, once I get out of this doom and gloom, maybe it'll get better. If it doesn't get better, damn kid, you need a new roof. Yeah, you know, it's always something, right? You guys know I just dealt with my rental, and now praying that it was just a fluke that my septic was backed up. So I haven't done laundry. I told Dan showered. I showered at the neighbors. I told Andrew to shower today because they're supposed to come in. They're supposed to come this afternoon. Waking all hours, Tracy. I was up. I know. It's always, and it's just so taxing. The bathroom, it's the bathroom, right? Which, yes, he gets steps and he gets up, but it's daunting because we got to walk him. I have water. We just can't flush a lot or use a lot of water because my septic showed signs of being full after a year and 3 months, which is not good. That means my leach lines are either old and need to be replaced or just saturated, which they can't handle all that stuff. Thanks, user. Anyhow, yeah. Haha, really. So anyhow, that's what I'm up with. Well, and it could be the rain. So he's gonna come, and if it's weirdly, remember I had the clog, and I don't know. I'm no septic pumper, so it's one thing I don't know. Well, yeah, Rev, you know, you just, Ed flushes a lot. So, you know, if you have a leaky toilet or anything, that fills up the tank too. Oh, that's nice, cyclist. I don't think I have any of that, but, so there's been no water in the riser in the last couple days. I mean, we have been, you know, cutting back a little bit on the water, but, had to watch I know. And took the car, oh shit. Should that you did that. Anyhow, so today is my mom's birthday, 13 years. Oh, it's always hard on our mommy's birthday. Hi, Charlene. How are ya? I know y'all leaving me messages. Come back. I need you. Help. I needed help too. Get a new septic and cleaning it. But yeah, so a lot of times what people do to maintain until they can, you know, clean out the leach lines and all that shit or replace them is they get their septic pumped every year, especially before the rains. So that way it can take some pressure off the leach lines. Yeah, leach, yep. So, we'll see what happens. I know, well, my sanity has been gone too, you know, it's just been gone. So a good thing we went out. Some of you saw, that, is there a way to get off septic? No, everybody out in the rural area is septic. Thanks, Kimmy. Anyhow, yeah, but it's not the septic itself. It's the leach lines. So, yeah, Brady, it was nice. Honestly, I could have taken a little bit more time, but I know I needed to get back, and maybe it'll help me as well. So just mind, you know, the infrequencies right now, and trying to get, you know, Hannah's still home. She has one more night, and then she leaves tomorrow. So it starts calming down, you know, once everything's fixed, and I don't have to stress out about the damn water. What is a leach line? So you have a septic. So we're on a septic. We have a well, and the septic gets all the water and the waste. Water rises, waste drops, water goes out into the leach lines. I don't know how many leach lines there are underground, but and it helps distribute the water right out of the septic, so all the waste leaves. So anyhow, sometimes they say it's a 40-year capacity on leach lines. So we're coming up to 30 years on this house, and some of them fail early, just like with anything. So they have to replace them eventually, and it's a $20,000 repair. But my guy who cleans my septic, when I called him, he said, you know, if they haven't completely failed, which I don't think they have because the water has dissipated, he said we can pump right before the holidays, so that way, depending on the rain also doesn't help. It helps, you know, it saturates it. So yeah, 20,000. Like, this is not a project for this year, because I just spent over 30 on my rental and some of the repairs over here. So I'm like, yeah, no. Can we at least try to make it another year or two? Would be great. Hi, Thunder Mama. I see you're losing some weight. Keep on keeping on. So yeah, septics are a pain in the ass. Margaret, it's so hard. But I bet you a lot of it has to do with his flushing, because he flushes so much. Anyhow, so yeah, that's been it. I've had just literally a shit show here. There is no downtime ever. Everything is just all over the place. So I think I told Dan, I said, I'm gonna have to DIY what? DIY what? Leach lines? No, thank you. I already have enough on my plate. I don't need to be digging in hard pan soil to do my leach lines. She had a huge Sears and Roebuck's catalog. Oh my God. Yeah, all over the hands. I remember that of my parents. 7 grants. Yeah, who knows? I don't think so though. Not in this area. I think you have to fit within a sort of economic, socio, you know, bullshit or other. You make too much money, whatever. You have these houses, they know you ain't broke. Yeah, you know, Ed's money is Ed's money, right? We're getting, we have a cesspool. It's so old, we need to put it in. It's 50,000 and I'm 49,000 short. Fuck, I know what that means. Yeah, I have many days thought, you know, and then when your kids are home, they're around you more. Anybody experience this? Let me tell you. They come and they tell you everything you're doing wrong, right? They tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do. They tell you how to do it better than you are. And, you know, you just sit there dumbfounded like, bitches, you'll figure it. I can't wait till I can sit back, fold my arms across my chest and say, remember all those years ago when you were telling me what to do, how to do it, and then they get together, all three of them, and bitch about it right when I'm there. They all know best. It adds an element more of being overwhelmed. Shut the, you know, I think I'm doing fine. I might be hanging on by a thread, but any other suggestions would be nice. Anybody else want to step up to the plate? You know, especially when you got a psychology major in the house who's going to get her master's in counseling. Yeah, anybody have one of those? Anybody, anybody have one of those? Yeah, fuck. Talk about microscopic look into me. I was coming home with 7 huge bags of laundry. Oh my God, Sadie. No, we have our own sewer. Yeah, so, it was her. So, anyhow, you're very grounded, but it's real. It's me. Fuck. When you remember buying a soda at 50 cents, right? So, I am, to water a lawn back in the day. Ew. Inconstant. Why does one more person in the house make more work? I'm like, Hannah, you come home and you are so much more work added to my place. The laundry triples, right? The laundry triples. You leave shit around. My dishwasher's full a day early. Anyhow, I know, Sue. I kind of think that I would feel better too.
It's freezing alone. Out here.
I live with my family, daughter, wife, 2 kids, my ex, new wife, and another boy. Linda, huh? What? I'm confused. Y'all, I live with my family, daughter, wife, 2 kids, my ex, new wife, and another boy. Girl, you have me done confused. My brain is broken. And you want me to figure all that out? Oh, Kate, I have to. 4 loads of laundry. I'm afraid to do laundry. But I think since the septic guy's coming, I'm going to do a load and check it. Make sure there's no... You don't want water in your riser, right? You don't want water in your riser. That's a sign of backing up. So the only thing I have, Kate, is my exercise. That's the only thing that keeps me somewhat grounded in life. So I need it, even though this week it's been hard on me because I've been so tired. I'm just out of sorts. It's been really hard for me to have a successful workout. But I've been reading on the treadmill, whether I'm walking or anything. Also, hopefully it made you giggle. Shauna, remind me. Frank is on here calling me a loser. Isn't that nice of Frank? It's funny, because he's calling me a loser. But shouldn't he recognize that he's a loser for coming on and calling me a loser? The audacity. Do people not have brains today not recognize their horrible, ugly ways? Huh. Interesting. Turned 12. We've seen 10 pounds of crab. Yum. Ugh. Okay, eggs are fucking expensive. So eggs here in California are like $8 right now. But I buy fresh ones from my neighbor. And so, because we have the bird flu. So the bird flu affects the egg prices, right? And so I ain't messing with the bird flu. Be right back. Your kids want to fight again. Just punch them. When you go over there, just clock them both in the nose. Why are you pretending to run? Why are you pretending to be a horrible person? Oh, wait. Anyhow, they need to go. Illiteracy and learning, but I don't want to. Who are you insulting? What did I miss? No, pretending there, exactly. So I get eggs that are de-bird fluized. They've no bird flus. She doesn't even let them out during the I don't know how you can pretend to run. Yeah, could you imagine me fake running the whole time? What the fuck would the point be? I would literally just sit on my ass and talk to you. Yeah, I'm trying to run away from my house. I tell you, they don't let the birds out, the chickens, because if bird, fly overhead and they've got the flu and they drop on the ground and the chickens eat it, then they will have a high probability of getting bird flu. So they keep them in their coop. And they have like the Trump palace, the Kardashian palace. Those chickens have this coop that is like 5 stars. 5 stars. Oh my God. So I've ordered, like, between the beginning of Thanksgiving, she has given me 4 dozen eggs. 1, 2, more than that. A dozen's 12, right? So she's given me 4 2-dozen eggs. 4 packs of 2 dozen. She's like, what the hell are you doing over there? I bought my grandma her Xmas present. No, maybe I didn't see it yet. No, did I see it? Shauna, I don't think I did. I mean, my brain is such a blur. So anyhow, yeah, it's bad. So the bird flu, so it's hitting. So I bet you still live with your mom. If I still lived with my mom, I would be dead by now because she's been dead for almost 19 years, which means I would have had to be buried with her alive. So highly impossible that I could live with my mom. I mean, it's possible, but not at the present moment. Yeah. I know, Tammy, I was gone. I just haven't been my best self. I haven't been, hi, Jaren. God, I love those pictures. Is that your house that I'm seeing? Because if it is, I'm moving in ASAP. I'm coming over and I'm gonna sit with you. I'm gonna let you cater to me and I'm gonna let you feed me and I'm gonna just sit in your heavenly, picturesque house. You made boiled eggs last night. You're still smelling them? I know. I know. No, not roosters. So, no, there's a difference between chickens and roosters. The roosters have the penis. The roosters have the penis. They've got the spermies. They put their penis in the hole of the chicken. They unleash the spermies, and then you have eggs. I know, Sherry. I was worried about me too. Even with the birds. Jaren, I'm coming. Girl, I'm coming. No reference to the rooster and the chicken. But Jaren's house, she told me, she's like, girl, if you want to follow my Christmas spectacle, beautiful. Holy shit. I was like, I couldn't get off of her page because it was, her house looks like something in the fairy tales. If y'all saw the holiday, that's what it reminds me of. Decorated for Christmas. Oh my God, y'all. I was like, I need to come, that looks amazing. And the boys and girls is chicken science. Yeah. We're going to, now you ready? Jaren, tell them where we're going. Everybody's not gonna be ready for this one, but we're coming. We're all coming. It was so beautiful. I was commenting and I was like, if you tell me this is your house, I'm coming immediately. Immediately. No. Well, yeah, no, not like Jaren's. Holy shit, she's got like a total farmhouse, in like overseas. And if she doesn't want to tell me where, tell her where, I won't tell her. I won't say it unless she wants me to tell you guys where she lives. But oh my God, you guys, it was like a winter wonderland. I texted her, I messaged her on the Instagram. I said, this is like fairy tales. This is what you see in magazines. It was so amazing. She's Norwegian, so I will give you that hint. Yeah. So we're going on a trip to Jaren's house. Oh yeah, you guys, it would be a house of dreams, a house of fun, a house of excitement, a house of real life. Jaren, are you ready for us, girl? You ready? We're coming. I'm coming. How long will it take me to get there? I don't know if I'm ready for that. Can I bring gummies? Let's go. It's gonna be a long trip though. Fuck. You'll make the beds. It should. No, it's not in the U.S. It's across the pond. And I don't know exactly which direction once you go across the pond, but I have to babysit for my grandson. My daughter and her husband working. 2-year-old. Now, if your 2-year-old is anything like my 2-year-old, no, you can't have the master. Shit, I think we're gonna be out in the cabin. She has a farmhouse cabin, but they're in her porches. Y'all, I can't even. The porches, her doors, with the like lighted pine, the snow, the candles. Golly willikers. I can't even tell you. Oh, I'm just in heaven. So we can all go. Jared, how many places can we sleep? How many spots you got? I want the best room. Nobody's sleeping with me. Nobody's sleeping with me. But if you end up in bed with me, as long as you don't touch me or spoon me, you're welcome. And your clothes stay on. I don't like groping. I don't like frolicking. And I don't want to wake up with a thumb up my ass. You know what I mean? You never know what happens when we drink. You know, hey y'all, let's try this. Okay. And then we pass out. And I wake up and somebody's thumbs up my ass. I don't think. Oh my gosh, Linda, lucky. I don't know if Mary's capable of the thumb up my ass, but it's possible. You never know if we drink and smoke too much. Drink too much. THC, fuck. Yeah, she's in Norway. Where is that even? What is it next to? Thanks, Pebs. Where? Maybe, Mary, you never know. You hang around us, you might get a little spicy. Maybe we wake up by the rooster. You're right. Maybe we're riding the goats. Can we ride the goats? Next to Sweden. Yeah, I don't even know. Norway. How long does it take for me to get to Norway from California? Anybody? Jaron, do you have a private plane for me? Can you come get me? Mary's all acting all prim and proper. Me with a thumb up your ass? No. Oh, you don't know until you get a group of us together. It could be GSR. I imagine, remembering the thumbs up now, GSR could be, all we know, she'll be sleeping somewhere, right? She'll be on a goat, in a goat, hugging a rooster, yeah, singing Kumbaya. I don't know. But GSR, if you feeling like you need a little love, you can come in with me and Mary. I don't know who else will be in there. Sam might be there. She could be in a goat. Yeah, something. Do not do. Oh no. Hannah's trying to FaceTime me. We have a Shasta trailer in the yard. That is. We got a trailer in Shasta, y'all. No, Norway or the trailer in Shasta. We could do both, Kate. Let's do both. Let's do. I'm adventurous. That's a different. Brenda, have you ever seen The Hangover? I imagine if a group of us gets together, some fucking shit is bound to happen. Now, it may not be a thumb in the arse, but it might be something crazy. You know, I see GSR running around naked with the roosters and goats with a bottle of vodka. You know, something like that. And hang out in Shasta. We could do Shasta. I don't mind. It would be, I'm not losing the tooth. Who's getting the face tattoo? Shit balls. It would be epic. I mean, could you imagine? 20 hours? Fuck, I would need to be tranquilized. Is that a straight flight? Where, shit. Jared and I ain't coming. Sorry. I'm not coming. If it takes 20 hours, girl, not including layovers, that's like a day. Never mind. Party is not on at Jaren's. Party's looking like it's at Kate's. Kate, let's do it. Party. Okay. All right, Shauna. Parties. I haven't got time for that. We are, yeah, but hope Kate only has one trailer, so that should be interesting. San Diego to Florence, 14 hours. Yeah, no, that's not, that doesn't, Kate's on TikTok. She's close. She's in Shasta, Lake Shasta. So we can get some tents and we can not bathe and look like hooligans and pretend like we're on the set of 1883, ride the horses, shoot the fake guns, have sex with cowboys, and drink the whiskey. No? Okay. Kelsey can bring her stripper pole. They have, so Kate's saying, that's just with our tobacco, our spittoon. Yeah, I know, I will tell her that, because it is costing me money. It'll probably, will Tim McGraw be there? Maybe. I don't know. Y'all, I'm knee deep in 1883. I'm knee deep in 1883. So I got cowboys on my mind. I got whiskey. I got all those things. Oh, Chacha said she's bringing her pole. Yeah, Coachella, hey, you know, when you're on barren land, do you have to be sober to drive a pontoon boat? It's just so, like I tell, so it's complicated, right? So I told my friend last night, I met the soccer moms last night, the old group of us. Anyway, one of them's like, yeah, I'm watching 1983, whatever the fucking other one is. I said, well, did you watch 1883? She said, no. I said, well, how are you jumping from Yellowstone to 1983, whatever the fuck that is, and not watch 1883? And she said, well, I don't know. I said, well, you needed to watch 1883 and then Yellowstone and then 1923. So, and then whoever, it's really, I mean, now, because I'm so far into it, I think I'm at the third of I'm on episode 6. So I have to watch it, right? There's a 1943 too? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Dan's starting to get into it. Thanks, James. Dan's starting to get into it. So he was asking me all sorts of questions. I was like, bruh. So it's better than, you know, Housewives and shit that I normally put on and Honey Boo Boo. But he was bitching at the beginning. But now I think he's starting to get into it. So now, normally, at nighttime, when I say, can I have the remote? He normally says, what are you putting on? Shouldn't be any Boo Boo, Housewives, or any of that other, the Mormon show. You know, Cody, whatever his name is. And, whatever. So, now when I'm like 1883, and he's like, oh, sure. So he's starting to get into it. So I've been watching that. So I'll save those ones for nighttime so he doesn't bitch. But he was into it. Normally he tries to go to bed. And then I said, I turn off the TV. Yeah, and he's like, what, you're done? I'm like, I'm falling asleep. I was dead. Sam Elliott is killing it. Sam Elliott is killing it. I will do Landman, but I want to finish all the Yellowstone sagas, right? Did you two ever hang out at Villa Montalvo in Saratoga? Yeah, I had a friend who lived there. I had a friend who had a house in Villa Montalvo. So, yeah. So anyhow, so when he's working, he watches. Yeah, and I don't mind, like, because I can sometimes watch my other smut beforehand. So, if he enjoys those, I'll keep doing that stuff, you know, watching that. So I don't want to get Landman going yet until I finish 1923, and hi B-Tran, I'm hanging in, bruh. I'm hanging in. I've had a tough couple weeks, but I'm hanging in. Thanks for asking. So anyhow, we'll see. But yeah, so I got cowboys on the mind. So Kate, as long as nobody has to be sober when we're together partying in Lake Shasta, I think we'll all be good. We'll get on the pontoon boat. GSR will dance with us. She'll dance, she'll lead the dancing pack. We'll install the stripper pole in your trailer because the rest of us will be, you know, in a tent. So we need somewhere to, we need a ceiling. Yeah. I love sister wives. I love sister wives. Thought you were leaving TikTok for a while. Well, Sean looks like you thought wrong. Or you didn't finish watching my video. That's what happens when you don't finish it. You'll bring the smoke. Okay. I'll bring, well, Shauna can bring the gum-gums and the drinks. Oh, Mary, I meant to tell you, with Peck, leave the Pecks behind. We don't want any testicles or penises on our trip. By the way, Mary, if you're still here, the watermelon blast. Wow. Yeah, wow. Did I tell you that they had them at the... Anyhow, hi Brian, how are you? Let's do it. How to switch over? How are you texting? Oh, I'll bring churros. You'll bring the churros. Got it. No, we don't want men. Sorry. Well, at least men that are attached to us somehow, like husbands, boyfriends, lovers. No, we don't. Oh, you have. Which one do you like better? The poor Ed has to live with me. I know, Sean. Same with my kids and my husband. God, how do they ever put up with me? I don't know, y'all. I need to go. Yeah, so I'm excited because my place has them. Yeah, here comes the boss. Was that not funny? Was that not the funniest? I thought that was the cutest thing ever. He's like, well, here comes the boss. Look at my hat. Y'all didn't say anything. I look disheveled. This look matches my feeling. It was so cute. A couple beers. All right. Was Bonnie on here? Bonnie. If Bonnie's here, we will do what we will protect you. We will siphon out your dosages and your beers and all that shit because we don't trust you. Girl, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Bonnie also smacking apple and blueberry. What? You did? Shauna loves me. She loves me. So this Bonnie, and I'm not gonna repeat what she emailed me. Bonnie, YouTube, Bonnie emailed me, told me some more stories. Yo, this woman, she's gonna have to be watched in Shasta. This woman, she's gonna be, what's his face? In Shasta. She's gonna be, what the hell? Martin. No, not Martin. Who was Galifianakis? What was his name? Alan. Bonnie's gonna be fucking Alan. Just take a bite, girl. You'll be fine. Bonnie, no. It's all right. We'll be fine. We'll just have to crawl and walk, but we'll be good. Alan. Not Andy. Alan. Could you, Bonnie, this girl. Now, she should know better. And it was like 3 stories into one. But can we go to Shasta in the summer? Kate, can we go to Shasta when it's warmer? She didn't say yes yet, but I'm sure she would say yes. She's got a trailer, but we might need a rent. Mary, she'll think the water levels will be good. So is your, anybody know what happened with Debbie? I haven't even talked to her. Should we look at vacation rentals? Do they do vacation rentals in Shasta? Y'all think, are you not worried like what's that word? What's the word you use? Catfishing. Y'all worried I'm not a catfisher? Y'all trust me to be with me? What if I'm some psycho killer? pedophile. I mean, I could be. So, for beginner Sherry, I would start really low, like a minute to 2. Fishing? Okay, wants to go fishing. I have the attention span of a gnat. I can't stay in one place at one time, and you want me to fish? Hell no. My son likes fishing. I've officially been fished. You guys, I think you've been catfished. Yeah, I don't want light drinks. It's in California, yeah. Jaren, it's only 20 hours to get here. You're fine, girl. You can do it. You're a spry chicken. We can rent a houseboat. Now, let me tell you, a houseboat is fun. You fish for girls on weekends? Yeah, I fish for men too on Sundays. Sunday's my fishing day. Oh, Anki, I'm nauseous, I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed. I feel plagued by depression. I feel plagued by irritation, but that's okay. It's normal. I'll get over it. Come on, Jaren, just get on there. Bring a chicken or 2. But I don't fit. I'll try to fish, Kate. I don't know. I'm afraid, what if I hook somebody in the mouth? You know, when I cast out my thing, and what Kate's like, Danielle, uh-oh, Kate, to go on a houseboat. Let me tell you, I'd be down, Mary. What if y'all catfishing me? You know, I haven't seen y'all. I'd be worried about me. What if y'all take advantage of me? And all my kindness and my love, my body. What if you can't stop touching things and shit? I don't know. Mary, let's get a houseboat. Houseboats are fun. Who's driving though? Because I don't know how to do a houseboat. Kate, do you know how to drive a houseboat? So if you just couldn't deal with it, somebody's got to bait. Kate will bait it for us. She'll bait. She sounds like a pro. I know, Gracie. I've been in a spot. I'm from California, but I'm originally born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. And so we can figure it out. YOLO! GSR can be the captain. GSR, are you still here? Oh, C-Can. Never mind, GSR. You can be the assistant captain because we need night watch from Sasquatch. You guys, I have spotted Sasquatch on the shores in Shasta. Not in Shasta. Where were we? What's the other? Maybe Shasta. I mean, we can swim. No. How are only fun if you pull a speedboat behind. Kim, we're not, what? We don't need, no. Come to visit. No. My kids notice how bad I look. No. No, Kim, we're gonna just put a big, bye Janet, love you. This is the first time I noticed you have an accent. Oh, it comes and goes, Lori. When I'm getting feisty and shit, it comes up. When I'm feeling sparky. Did you, who? Oh. Do you have family in Tennessee? Yes. I have some family in East Tennessee, but I have family all over Tennessee, yes. I sure do. So I'm gonna try to go back. I really wanna go back once a year now. I'm starting a new I never make New Year's resolutions, but I'm gonna tell you what my New Year's resolution is this year. My New Year's resolution is to at least get away once a weekend a month. Meaning, like, you know, as long as Ed's still, you know, kicking, I can't go very far. So I'm going to, you know, make visits, short visits, you know, like I have a friend in Arizona. If we do the Shasta thing, I think it would be fun. I'm going to really try to do things for myself because I'm struggling. And my mental health needs. Texas, yes, I forgot about Texas, good old Texas. I will be coming for a weekend in Texas. Anybody else want to send me tickets? See, what people don't realize is if they want me to come, they have to buy my ticket. See, that's how popular I am. Just kidding. I am going to come to San Diego. I used to go to Dollywood when I was little. It used to be, what was it called back in the day? My daddy used to take me when I would go visit. It's not Dollywood anymore. Grand Ole Opry. No, Opryland. Opryland. Montana. Fuck. Um, have you seen Deborah Fink TikTok? I don't know who that is. I know. My friend Debbie's coming the 5th. So this next weekend, until I sell the vacation rental, you stay there. I would love to. So in California, Shari, I would love Massachusetts, and that's on my bucket list. Massachusetts is on my bucket list. Boston, but I can't do that trip until I have the freedom to do so. Because I can't just go for 3 days, 4 days. I have to go for I want to go for a week. I got a cabin in Collinwood. Have you ever been there? Where is Collinwood? I think that would be fun. Go. I know. I want to do Boston. I want to do all those places on the East Coast, but I can't. I can't until I have more time. No, and Maine is another one, Murray. I really want to go to Maine. Those are all the places that I need to be. So when that time comes and I have the freedom, Dan and I know Boston just seems so amazing. Martha's Vineyard is a place that I've always wanted to go to. I have just, what are Lumerians? Oh my God, we can hang out with the Lumerians that live at the base of Shasta. I don't know if I want that. Do they light up? Andrew had to go do something, so Andrew's keeping an eye on Grandpa. So the sad thing, no North Carolina. Oh, you mean I can come but no Dan? Okay, I'll leave Dan away. East Tennessee, I love Tennessee, Tatum. If I could, hi Tina. If I could move to Nashville tomorrow, I'd be there. We had a girls' week in Arnold. It was so Arnold, like in California. Yeah, we're coming. We're gonna do a houseboat in Shasta. We got some people in line to do it over here. So you want to come party? Come party, girl. Bring your thong. Bring your titties. She's got plenty. And bring your sarong just to cover it up when there's time. When you get has tit problems. Martha's Vineyard. Fuck. So I would love to do those things. I would really love to do destination meetups with people, I think it would be fun. A huge road, yeah. Yes, so Montana's beautiful. My friend lives in Montana. Can I leave this? Yes. Girl, hold on though. You can come, but you may not be able to shower until my septic is pumped or we find out what's going on. But it's fine. We have the pool. We have a pool we can cold plunge. That's supposed to be good for your health. For 6 years, don't miss the bugs, the humidity. I don't either. But the smell. Dan won't marry. Because remember, as long as Ed's alive, he has to watch it, Ed. So I promised Hannah Mary because I haven't seen her new apartment yet. And so I told her, I promised her in the spring. There's every time though, it's hard. I'm every time you come home, it's the time that I would go. So the southern rain, oh, the smell. I'm telling you, the South has a different smell. Old school, don't be hooked by me. So Lisa just wants me to come to Houston to put me to work. Yeah, she just wants me to come and help her redecorate and organize and shit. What a crock of shit is that? Right? And be there just to aid in her German Shepherd's vulva issues because I am the pro at cleaning ears and vulva rescue. Yeah, there are lightning bugs in Tennessee. I used to collect them. My son still lives in Lebanon. Oh, in Lebanon there is the big, don't they have a big outlet in Lebanon? So whenever I go to these places, make it out there to Texas and all those things, and I need close trips. I can't do East Coast, so I will let people know. So that way we can maybe do a meetup. You were helping me. Oh yeah, that's right. She's getting a titty surgery, and whatever she takes off, I'm putting on. So it's a twofer. So actually, but I'm gonna keep my nipples and my areolas because I got cute ones. Is that all right? but I'll take some of your skin and we can redo them all. I love Tennessee, you guys, but and how much of that is my nostalgia? I don't know. Yes, ma'am. I take my areolas and my nipples because they're not big, because I have small titties. Could you imagine having a big old areola and big old nipple on a little titty? No. So I would like a bigger one with my areola, and I think it'd be cuter. Jackson Hole. Can we make it? Can we make it? Sadie needs some titties too. All right. Did you make me mad? No. Why? What did you do? Sean Dog, what'd you do? I wasn't around because you told me you were sending me a gift and I never got it for the holidays, and I've been depressed. I've been sucking my thumb in a corner, and Dan is like wondering why I'm so sad. And I said, well, between Sean Dog and Sean on YouTube, Sean promised me a G-Wagon, didn't get delivered. And about your gift, I can't tell people, Yeah, Lisa has enough to share. She could probably outfit 4 women. Someone always has to stay home. Yeah. Someone always has to stay home. And plus it's kind of, but no. I mean, Jaren, it's like everybody thinks cowboys in Tennessee. No. Shit, we got cowboys out in Wilton right here. No. Your grandmother. Brady, I know that's supposed to be a compliment, but when you say I remind you of your grandmother, honey, I feel old. You're 40? You 40 what, cup girl? Is that an I or an L? I can't tell. You want good soil and clean water access. Yes. I don't want to get a UTI in Lake Shasta. Thank you, Unky. She was as in I. She's a 40I. Lisa, what are you? 40I? Give me a point of reference, Lisa. The hell? 42, you got nothing. You're 42D, you're small as a chicken. I, what's an I? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So there's 9 letters in. Lisa, what are you? Lisa said H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So she's 1 cup size smaller. Shit! There's somebody bigger than you, Lisa. H squared and then an I. What the fuck? You used to live in Redding and Chico. Well, when you lived in Chico, did you get any venereal diseases? Because, Brett, Chico is very scary. You one step foot in that town, you never know what you're going to get. Herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. I mean, that's a party town. My day has been made. Me too. And what's an A cup? What if you're barely an A? Are you negative A? Shit. Those girls, they might, hey, if Shauna and Lisa come on the houseboat, are we going to sink? Are we going to sink the big old titties? We'll have to keep them overboard. You've been in an I cup since 14? Girl, what the fuck? It's called breast reduction. There's no way your neck and back feel good. You were lucky you didn't. Good job. So you have built-in. So if the boat goes down, grab a titty. grab a titty. It's two people per tit. Oh fuck. You know about. I grew up in Los Altos. Oh yeah. Too much. There's too much of something in the Bay Area. Well, girl, hang on. I got you. Ouch. You don't have to squeeze that hard. Gentle hold. Oh my God. I can't. Just the visual of Lisa and Shauna out there. We don't need no life jackets. We got big old titties on board. Shit. Could you imagine? I mean, and I could see us drunk and doing that shit just for fun, shits and giggles. Hey, does it really help? It sure does. Oh my God. Can we try it? Seriously, I'm gonna be, you know me, I'm a visual person. I need to see if this shit helps. Poor Lisa's like 4'11". So she's 4'11". I haven't either. I 4'11", and we'd be all pouncing on her to hold us up. She'd be sinking. We got her titties upright, but she'll be down below, sinking. Farmer's daughter. I haven't been on in a while either. Ed's fine. He's transitioning into different phases that's why I look like this. BRB. Hi, funny me. How are you? I'm just dying on the vine. Just grab a noodle. No, we're titties. We're grabbing titties on this boat trip, Lily, if you're coming. I always promise myself breast enhancement. You know, Mary, I almost did back in the day. I almost did. And then I was really like contemplating, of course, Dan was like, you don't do that. I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, you don't want to, whatever. And yeah, you only need, I'm like, it's not about you, right? If I decide to get a breast surgery, it's because it's me. And then I had girls, and I realized that, what kind of message I didn't want to send. Girls have so much shit these days, right? They have so many worries, so many things, so many pressures of their body. And one day I just said, what would I be showing them? Not that but for me, right? In my opinion, what would I be showing my kids if I did something different to my body? But I'm telling them, don't do it, right? So I did too, Kate. I think it would be fun. So I just started, would it be nice to be a little bit bigger? Yeah, it would. Just a little bit. I wasn't going to go big. I was going to go like a full B, small C. But they could talk. Right. Well, what if you got, like the twofer? Think about it. Imagine how much lighter you would feel. I had a reduction, later a mastectomy, then a reconstruction with an implant. Pain was not too bad. Ugh. I have a big back, so much harder to find bras for my size. Really, Mary? A big back. So, do y'all know what the term big back means? I don't know how many of you know what a big back. I just recently learned it because, my girls were making fun of Andrew being a big back. So broad shoulders. Yeah, I'm in my heyday, I was a 32A, but now I'm probably more like a 34. So a big back. So it just reminded me when Mary said I'm a big back. Luke, I can't marry you. I'm already married, and it's against the law to. Well, here, in Utah too, it really is. You just have to do it and I don't need any more men in my life. Yes, I do. I'm a big back. No, a big back is a big eater. It's somebody who likes to eat a lot, and their quantities of food are like gargantuan. Big back all the time, right? So one of these days, the kids were, my kids were making fun of Andrew, and they're like, big back, whatever they were saying. And I was like, what the hell? And they're laughing, and Andrew's like, bruh. And so they were just so mean to him, and then they told me. And then the other day, we were doing? It was me, Wesley, Josh, and Andrew. Where were we going? Oh, we were going to one of Wesley's, hold on, Brendita, I'll tell you. We were going to Wesley's game or something like that. And it was really funny because Wesley's like, we got two big backs driving in the front. And I looked at Wes and I just started laughing. And Andrew's like, bruh. Josh is like, what's a big back? And I said, somebody who eats a lot. And Wesley's just laughing. It was just funny. It was so funny. So yes, the vibration plate, I haven't been on it in a couple days. I'm telling you, I have been wiped. I have been just not in the mood to do anything. A giant back. And so yes, this has really helped my bladder a lot. It has tightened it up. It's tightened up my pelvic floor and all the good stuff. So at the Zen Center in San Francisco, we learned you were a Zen Center, so you were like hippy dippy. my congenital implants removed. I know. Well, they say there's so many problems, you know, and I'm honestly thankful I didn't do it for other reasons, like potential problems. I had a friend who's just broke. One day she woke up and she was like, "Well, where's my titty?" You know, I just too much. Just too much for me. Too much. I'm a worry wart. So like I've been stressed out for 2 days about my septic. You know, like I hear water running and I'm like, "Turn it off!" You know, everybody's like, "Chill, mom, chill." Um, Alice Waters and Deborah Madison. What is that? I'm not single. No. Yeah, so this, I think it's great. It's great for like lymphatic drainage. It's great for circulation, all those things. I wear shaperman tank tops, no more bras needed there. And honestly, all I do is sleep in my jog bras. I wear jog bras all the time. What's wrong with my septic? Good question. It was either a fluke that I had water in my riser, or my leach lines are going bad. I ran 3 miles over. I don't know. I did a total of 4.2, but I didn't run the whole. I didn't run the whole 4. I skipped 3 days on vibration. I did too. So Lily said she skipped 3 days on the vibration, and she's in full sciatica now. So I can tell you that my back has gotten tighter since I haven't been on it. So Green's Restaurant in Fort Mason. Oh, nice. So yeah, I don't wear bras because I don't fill them out and they're uncomfortable. I'm so comfortable in a sports bra. I literally shower, put on a new sports bra, sleep in it, and then wake up and run in it. So yeah, that's just what I do. I don't care. I have cute like little bralettes, like Skims bralettes, you know, with no underwire and stuff if I'm going out and I don't want a big old sports bra on. But with these little titties, you don't need much. But mostly, yeah. Like I showered last night and I put this on and now I'm working out in it. Yeah. Yeah. Just comfortable. They're just comfortable. And they're so natural that, you know, I don't feel confined when I sleep. I'm just comfortable. Hi, Gator. How are you? Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, so anyhow, this is the most I've done in like a week today. So you guys help me get back on the I promise you, I will do my best to force myself on, just because I know I need to. But I might still be a little lazy in the evening times. It just depends. Tonight, Hannah, this is her last night. So if she's going to be home, I probably will not live. I probably will stay with her. Just because, you know, I won't see her probably until Mary. Oh, thank you, girl. That was way too sweet. Way too sweet, Mary. If I can like it. That was really sweet. Thank you. Can you still come? We might talk about the ever farted in public all the time. Shit. Hi, Kathy. That was really sweet. Thank you. I will save that for the casino in a week when me and Debbie go. You know, when I was forbidden to go more than once. So I had promised. Thanks, Kate. I'm wondering a very stressful time and Tylenol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's like right in here. Just the nausea is just right in here. Right in here. And it's like it doesn't matter. I had oatmeal yesterday morning and felt sick for about 45 minutes. Yeah. So it just, I don't know what it is. I took a sip of coffee and I was like, nope. Oh, there's Mr. Forbidden. Yeah, here's Mr. Forbidden. Yeah, you're forbidden to go more than one day. Well, I can tell you we're going more than one day. So you can forbid me all you want. It's stress and anxiety. Yeah, it's stress and anxiety. Yeah, most likely. I'm assuming that's what it is. Stress and anxiety. But, you know, hopefully I get over it. If this doesn't go away, anybody do anything for that? Like, do you take, yes, Sky River. Yeah, Tony. Anybody do Anything for that? You know what's, Lily, it didn't help me. We forbid you from not going. Yeah. um, and that's the thing. Pepsid, I was wondering, Prozac, that does nothing for the belly. Ginger tea. I do get rid of the oatmeal. I had to well, no, oatmeal. I don't have problems with it. It just like something to satisfy the acid, because it's obviously like acid buildup from stress and anxiety, right? I took one sip of coffee. I was like, yep, nope, not going to do it this morning. Tank tops are too tight. I have the farm. I know. And Pepsid and see the guest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try Pepsid. Okay, I'll try it to see if it kind of gets me through this hump of whatever. I had, yesterday, I'm trying to think. Last night I came home, so I had oatmeal yesterday, and then we met up with the soccer moms, and we had fries. And we had these big Bavarian pretzels. And I was fine. And then I came home, and that's what Dan said. He goes, buy some Pepto and just swig it. But I was like, I don't know if Pepto would be it, but I guess I could try it. And last night I came home and I was like, I need something because I can't go to bed. I had a couple drinks and they were fine. They didn't really upset my stomach. But then I came home and I had a little bit of like the vermicelli noodles with chicken and whatever, and I just literally shit myself. I literally ran to the toilet and just shit myself. Like, it was god awful. I mean, Dan came in and he was like, are you kidding me? Is that smell real? I said, yes, sure as shit it is. Did you eat the same shit? It helps your stomach. I don't know. I just was horrible. I do typically Greek yogurt every morning. But you know what I think it is? It's the sugar and the granola that kind of sends me in almost like a insulin resistant type of a thing. I don't know. I've been tested for celiacs before. Pepsid. Okay, I'm going to try Pepsid. Let's see. I thought you had chewable Tums. Yeah, the chewable Tums haven't been... is there such a thing as being too honest? I don't think so, Jeff. I mean, I think it's everybody shits, everybody has gas, everybody has diarrhea, everybody has stomach issues. Most women have babies and they come through our vagina. Everybody has sex, right? Well, most people. Or they used to. I don't know. I used to run to the bathroom times in the morning and that plane. Yeah, so lately I haven't been able to, but Tony doesn't poop. She doesn't poop. She doesn't, God forbid we talk about shit. But she's a non-shitter. I've never met a non-shitter, but until her. Heartburn. My doctor told me, what's TS makes heartburn worse. Is it, yeah, like plain foods I think are okay. And that's why I thought oatmeal with some butter was going to be fine. No. Or the Gas X too. Somebody said Gas X. I don't know. Tums makes heartburn worse. Good to know. Yeah, the non-shitter. You know those people? We don't talk about that. I don't shit, and no will I ever talk about it. So sometimes when I'm pooping, I take her with me so she sees it and hears it. She can't smell it though. She's on the computer. Omeprazole. You know, Andrew has some omeprazole. What's the bad thing? What's the bad one you don't take? Zantac, right? Zantac. Thank God. Yeah, thank that cod. I don't know. Yeah, Zantac is that. So maybe I'll take Andrew. Andrew had some omeprazole. Maybe I'll take one. I love peppermint and ginger. I do drink tea at night, and that kind of helps, but it's still York peppermint patties. Fight fire with fire. So a shot of whiskey, is that what you're saying, Koso? Greens? Omeprazole, taking it every day. Yeah, I don't know. You guys are stressing me out. I don't know.
I'll just see. you you said fight fire with fire. Well, if I'm already on fire, I'll just take a shot of Tennessee Fire. A shot of warm water with a teaspoon of baking soda is gross, but it works great. Ooh. Ooh, Gaviscon. You still take Zantac? Oh my God, greens have probiotics. So like you're talking about the powdered greens. Ugh. Generic for Pepsid, yes. Andrew had omeprazole. He was on the Pepsid for a while, but then they moved it. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll ask. Tennessee Fire. I like Tennessee Fire. I do like Tennessee Fire. And you know what I forgot? You take omeprazole every day? I didn't know that. So talk your shit. I do talk my shit. I do like Tennessee Fire. And you know what I forgot? You know what I forgot that I liked is Screwball. Spinach smoothie. Ugh, but then I have to make it. Well, I'm hoping this is just short term. It's either that or I have an ulcer. Yeah. You're looking at Jameson. Are you ready to take a Jameson shot? I can't do apple cider. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Oh, I can't do it. He is GERD. Oh, Kathy, I can't. I don't want to make anything. I'm too lazy. You guys, I'm telling you, like, this swing of whatever I'm in has been horrible. I don't want to do anything. You know, it took me everything to get out yesterday. I did not want to go out. I wasn't gonna drink, and they kept buying me drinks, and I felt bad, and I just drank. Ugh. Yeah, it's a women's company. Y'all, if you haven't tried, Screwball, you need to get some, because it's really good. My heartburn horrible since menopause. Never had heartburn. I never did either. How do I find the motivation to work out every day? Some days are very difficult. Today's really, you see, I'm just not doing my arms. I did 4 miles, and I haven't done 4 miles in probably 4 days. I've just been so beat to shit. So it's really hard. I mean, here's the thing. I'm very routine oriented. Very routine oriented. So I have I have time. I was like, shit, my appointment's at 10:50. It's at 11:50. I'm very routine based. So I have to exercise in the morning. Like yesterday, I was dead. I did like a quick 2 miles, and that was it, because my body is just screaming at me from the stress and everything. Like I'm in a lot of pain. I put my Vicks spray on my neck. My lower back has been really bothering me, and I just think it's from all my stress, right? And that's when your fibromyalgia just picks up, and the pain that you experience is horrible. I had you had your first baby 5 months old, can't find the time. It's hard, but there is time. You just have to try to balance it with sleep. that's as soon as I consume one. Papa, yeah, about the spinach. Karma for elderly abuse you do to Ed. Well, there's more karma to your ugliness than there will be for my elderly abuse, because I don't have elderly abuse. So karma is real for pronouns. So I would watch yourself, honestly, because that's ugly, and that's just ugliness. And I have a message for everybody who has so much hate and discord to me or anybody else. Find some love and peace. Find happiness. If you are not happy watching me, don't watch me. Don't watch me. Because you are delusional, right? You are delusional. Your eyes are delusional. You do, it's on video. Oh, okay. All right. Well, have the day you deserve then. Yeah, have the day you deserve. Bye, Linda. I don't hate you. I just wish you wouldn't abuse the elderly. Sorry, I had to block. Yeah. Give me a minute. I don't know how people, I I don't know what people see. You know, it's really hard to fight the ignoramuses when people are so, they see something that, you know, it's on video. I don't post anything, nor do I ever post anything that's abusive towards Ed. So they see what they want to see. Yeah. It's so, that's the problem. It's so, I just, it's so sad, I think, to me, that people really think that. You know, there are people out there that thinks that. There are people out there. I mean, you see it on my you see it on my videos. I just did a video today of just the filtered out comments, right? Like, why are you filtering these out, but you're not filtering everything else out, right? I don't understand how people can see such horrendous things, but they do, and I can't change it, right? I can't change it. They watch me and they think I'm abusive and I post abusive stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, no. Am I frustrated? Absolutely. Do I yell at him sometimes? Are you kidding me? I'm not taking you to the bathroom again. You know, you've already gone to the bathroom. Do I say things like that out of frustration, and do I lose it? Yeah. And rightfully so. And I'm not ashamed of losing it. I'm not ashamed of having no patience. This is hard. This next phase of life is very difficult. And it's taking a toll on me, right? It's dragging me down because it's so tough. So this is not an easy. This is not easy. This is not easy. I want to say uncle like 5 times throughout the day. It is, Lisa. It is. Like, I'm starting to get a little bit more acidity because it just, when I get so upset, I feel it. Yeah, I feel it in my stomach. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, you know? Like this morning, he doesn't listen, you know, I'm going to the bathroom. No, you're not. Because, you know, he's at that phase where he thinks he has to go to the bathroom. He's already gone, right? He's already gone. So it's that, that, you know, whatever they call it, I forget. But anyhow, so once he's gone, now he thinks he has to go to the bathroom. And so I'm not going to walk him to the bathroom every 2 seconds. I mean, I would literally spend my whole fucking day doing that, and I'm not doing it because I know he's gone. And I kind of touch, you know, and I know he's peed. And so I'm like, Ed, and he's like, no, and he won't listen because he's really stubborn. And so I now grab him by the chin and I make him look at me. And I said, Ed, you know, this is what I do. We just went to the doctor. Do you remember that? And hi, David. And he says, this morning, he said, I remember about that. I said, okay, do you remember what the doctor said? No, I don't really remember that. And I kind of said, you have urge incontinence, which means it's too late. There's only one thing you do in the bathroom, and he just went, right? So he just went. And it's really, really hard. It's really hard. It's exhausting on top of no sleep and everything else. And little bear, I get it. She had to put her Phil in memory care because her health got so bad. I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Hi from Iceland. How are you? That's why they have care centers. Yeah, it would be easy to drop them off, right? You think that's everybody's thing. Ask for a raise. Who's raising me? Who's paying me? I'd like to know who's paying me. I know, Nat. I know. And it's 24-hour care. I get it. Yeah, just down on the couch. He's sneaky. He is, and Ed's sneaky. You guys have seen him too. Well, I need to, poop, and then he goes and he doesn't. He's just trying. He's very stubborn. Ed is. 72% of caretakers die before the sick. Yes, I know. I feel it. Well, and that's what I hate, Nate. It really pisses me off when people are like, he deserves better treatment, put him in a home, or that's why they have care centers. So I'm just going to push him off the cliff and say adios. It's not easy. And it's the hardest decision I know. I bet you do feel guilty. I don't know what the answers are. There are no easy answers. And a care home isn't an easy answer for anybody doing it. I watched Cam and Jim, and she just had put her dad in a care home too. And I just cried. I cried because it's got to be the toughest thing to make that decision. But it's kind of like, at what point is it necessary? I mean, Ed would die. Ed would die. Ed would die. I bet not. My brother put my mom in one terrible, they don't care. And not all the time they don't. Yeah, Ed, could you imagine Ed? Oh, enjoy, Lisa. I did nursing, yes. And that's when you do it. Yeah. And how sad is, but he's adjusted really well. There's a thing, like the adjustments for some are really good. They can adjust. Ed would never adjust. I mean, what does he do every day? He looks for his family. Yeah. I know, Leanne. And times, yeah, I know. I know, Shirley, and there's a lot, there's a lot. And I don't begrudge him anymore. I'm just tired. I'm just getting older. And I think life is just a little overwhelming sometimes. And I think with the lack of sleep, and I think with the progression and needing more, he needing more attention, like there's no way we can leave him anymore. Right? Like I cannot, this is, oh, thanks, David. You're too sweet. There's no way I can leave him anymore. Like we're going to have to really get a schedule down when Andrew goes back to school because we can't, the amount of times he thinks he's walking to the bathroom, so he can't be alone anymore. And that's changed, right? Because 2 weeks ago, I could leave him alone. I can't leave him alone anymore. Somebody always has to be around him. I know, Anita. And that's what, like, I think Dan finally realized it. And he said, well, what can we do to help it? And I mean, I have a lot of, a lot of things. I know Warren is, why not lock the bathroom door? Because, yeah, I think the lack of sleep is the first domino effect. I have anxiety when I go to bed, and so I'm sure some of that is, the stomach issues. I have anxiety. And then I start with anxiety in the morning, knowing what my day is going to be like. It's never ending. My grandma once told me she doesn't want to go in a home because she'd be like a toy a kid once loved. And oh, she doesn't want to be a forgotten toy. Yeah, I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down, but I'll get through it. I always do. I always do. Just facing him so fun, gets up and tries to leave. Yeah. And you have to, Nut, right? You have to do those things because for his safety. With Ed, we don't have to. We can hear him. No. An external catheter? Hell no. Are you kidding me? Thanks for the flowers, girl. That would make me, yeah, I don't want to be a forgotten little toy. Yeah, I can't. David, I'm trying. I'm not always, I haven't been strong in the last couple of weeks. I have been a weak version of myself because I've let my feelings and things get the best of me. and the no sleep. I know the sleep issue is probably one of the biggest catapults into the depression, right? I don't need a bed alarm. I hear him. I'm the one up with him all night long because I hear him. I hear the minute I hear his breathing when he walks out of his bedroom door. I mean, people don't understand that I don't need to be alerted when he's up. I mean, I was conked out last night. Probably had just been asleep for 45 minutes. And I was dead asleep and I heard him. And I got asleep and I was like, like I was like felt drunk getting up because I was so out of it. And it was like 11:37 was the first time, and then 12:30, and then it was 1:15, and then it was 1:47 or something like that, and then it was 2:30, and then it was 3:30, and then it was 4:15, and then I think I got to sleep till about 5:50 when I heard him in the bathroom, and I had to get up to assist with that one. And then I went to try to lay back down, but then by then the animals were like, "Oh, it's time to get up." No. Hey, every day is different, Teresa. We don't know what the day. So no, Dan's afraid to give him something to sleep. Trust me, I've asked. I begged him to get something from the doctor, but he won't do it. It's hard. Yeah, Palm and a hump at the end, but there was a family I went with her most always by. I know. Ryan. Here's Ryan. Here's words of wisdom from Ryan. Get some help to watch him, y'all. Make plenty off his social media. Aren't you all retired too? Ryan, what in the world possesses you to be so passive aggressive and ugly? I'll wait. What in the world makes you so ugly? What in the world cues you to get on social media every day and go and find people and troll people and to be an ass? I don't understand what the purpose is. Please enlighten me. Maybe you'll teach me something. Yeah. I don't understand. We don't make plenty off of social media, number one. Okay? Social media is hard and it ebbs and flows. We pay our bills. That's about it. My husband made more money as an attorney than we do on social media. So you want to look at my bank accounts? You want to see what I make? Yeah, and Kirk, and as you well know, with I'm getting cold, so I gotta start moving. People who, when you take this role on, it's not a requirement. Nobody has to take on the role to be a caregiver for anybody. Nobody, right? Nobody has to take on this role. People who choose to do it, choose to do it. And if they choose not to do it, it's not their responsibility. Everybody wants to quit. Well, where are the other siblings? Well, obviously they didn't choose to do it in the first place. Obviously. Does he still stay with Mark half the time? No, he hasn't stayed with Mark. He hasn't stayed with Mark for over a year. Where have y'all been? It's not like this big secret. We have had him for over a year alone with just Dan and I. Bye, Jazz and Kel. Yeah, you guys, there's no easy solutions in this game of caregiving. Just like there's no easy solutions with children and child rearing and errant children and relationships. You just go with the flow and try to do the best fucking thing you can. That's it. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? Out of sight, out of mind, D. Kirk, right? I mean, if you're doing it, it's great. Nobody thinks about it because you're with them. So I'm thinking use this supplemental income to bring in another licensed care. My supplemental income? Where's that? I love how people make assumptions based on my finances. Isn't that funny? Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something. At this point in time, I don't know if Ed would be comfortable with anybody. We have done this for so long that I don't think he would just be comfortable with anybody. And we're a little protective over him. I'm protective over Ed. This master abuser is protective over Ed. So like, and I don't think I would want anybody to take care of him. As much as I want help, I wouldn't want somebody who wasn't a licensed provider to take care of him, that can do the things that we do, that we know how to do, right? So I just, because I care, right? And as much as I want to choke him and strangle him throughout the day, or in the middle of the night when I'm getting up and I'm fucking tired and I cry all the time and I'm not complete, I'm burnt out. I could never do that, Ted. I would never do that to Ed. Call me what you will, but I would never do that to Ed. I couldn't do that to Ed. Because if ultimately it's my choice. Ultimately, it's my choice. If I looked at Dan and I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. He would support me as much as he would hate it, right? And I would be the one making him walk the plank. I would kill him. I'm not doing that. I couldn't do that. That would break me. That would break me more than I'm broken right now. That would break me more than I'm broken right now. So there's no easy solutions, you know. I could cry. I cry every day. But it's true, you know. You're in this thing. You're in this journey, and there's no easy. Everybody thinks it's easy. Oh, just drop him off at a home. Okay, I'm just gonna take him, drop him off there, to be scared, to be petrified, to be looking for his family, and then he would heavily be medicated, and then he would die. Yeah, that sounds like a really great place for him. Yes, let's do it. No. Somehow I'm going to have to figure this out, right? Somehow I'm going to have to figure myself out and get through this time until he's no longer with us. And that's what I said. It's one day at a time, one moment at a time, and it's hard. We could send Dan to a home and find you a new boy. Yeah. It's the sleep. It's mostly the sleep. It's the other things that are coming up, you know, in my body, you know, the sicknesses and the anxiety and the compoundingness of everything. Everything. It's not just Ed, it's everything else too is so difficult, you know? Social media becomes more difficult. Getting up to shower or to clean becomes more difficult. You know, just everything. And that's depression, you know? That's depression. When you have the lack of desire or wherewithal to do the things you used to love to do, and you know, I know it doesn't last forever, but when you're in that moment, it feels like it's lasting forever, right? Because you're drained and you think to yourself every day, and caregivers who are here, unite, let's do it. I can't do this anymore. This is exhausting. I don't know how many times I say that to myself every day. I can't do this anymore. I know, I'm trying, Mr. Time. Have you considered closing down the TikTok account? Why would I do that? Why would I close down TikTok? Do you think TikTok is going to fix me and make me happy? Do you think TikTok is going to cure my depression? You think that TikTok is my problem. The nastiness is horrible. Yes, the nastiness is horrible. But that's not the issue. Like Dan said too, because he wants to make, he wants to make, when you tell Dan, I'm sick. No, you're not. You're fine. Dan, I'm depressed. No, you're not. You're fine. I'm not. I'm not fine. And but TikTok provides an element of, and that's what he said. Well, does something on social media happen? I said, the same shit on social media happens every day, right? Like, there's nothing new that's happened. I've been dealing with the same abuse from TikTok and everything, no, there's nothing on TikTok that would make me not want to do it, or social media. That's not how I work. It's me. It's how I'm feeling. It's my lack of sleep. It's my responsibilities. It's, the fucking constant, financial things that happen, Dan closed down his office. We've taken on all his bills. Our bills have gone up. Our septic, our rental house. There's roof issues. I mean, it's just, I can't get a fucking break with anything. There's no time for down time. I mean, we have another idiot.
Forget the idiot. They have no idea. They have no idea like what happened at 5 a.m. That comment by my boo. I mean, my boo, whether it's a guy or a girl, you have no clue.
I've already deleted 3 people who
I'm
used
saying
the word
they have
abuse.
no clue what happens.
Thanks,
They're
Sue.
just on here talking. I mean, I would say get yourself a life, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. But you have no clue what she goes through every day. You don't see it on here. What you see is
Pam.
Danielle. And if you haven't figured it out yet, Danielle bubbles up with whatever emotion she has right there in the moment. And it comes out, whether she's talking to you or Ed or me. And then, she does the right thing, always. That you just haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, it's that tone's tough, man. I hear the tone. I feel it. It scares me. But I've been around this long enough to know in 5 minutes she'll have calmed down. There's a lot, for me it's this fucking slow build, and when it blows, it blows. And it blows a lot worse than anything you've ever seen Danielle. It just takes a long time for me. For her, she gets it all out as she's going. It comes out, boom. It's just the way she is. You either like it or you don't, or you put up with it or you don't.
But there's a lot of people who are the same way. It's just you have the people who
It is.
are just
It's
assholes.
a bad quality, but everyone has good and bad qualities.
I don't think it's bad quality.
I do, but I have plenty of bad qualities too. Like when I blew up the other day, I was in a place where I can't even describe how I got to that place, except to tell you it involved poo, and it involved poo on the floor, on my leg, on someone's foot.
Yeah, I'm human,
and
Kathy. It's not a bad quality. It's human.
It's
quality.
human. It's not. It's not a good quality, but it's human. Everybody has bad qualities, but you have to evaluate the person as a whole. And if anyone took the time to do that, to see like what happened at 5 a.m. or at 3 a.m. or at 1 a.m, when there's no cameras, there's no ego, there's no nothing. It's just, punch, gut, get up and do it, because there's nobody else that's going to do it. One of us has to get up every night, every hour if necessary, to deal with it, or it's everything blows up, right? It's just amazing that people don't know. And I wouldn't have known 5 years ago. All I probably would see if I was watching the videos is the tone too. But I'm telling you,
I am getting up more than my newborn. Yeah.
Oh, it's
worse than a newborn.
It's worse than a newborn. A newborn, you pick up, you feed, you change the diaper, they go back to bed. You can do it in your sleep. You don't have to have you, and maybe do it 3 times because they forget after the first time you told them. There is the negative comments. Really are out of place. I mean, you can criticize the tone, but you have to give credit where credit is due, and credit is due.
Yeah, and newborns stay put.
Credit is due.
Exactly.
It's hard.
He's a mixture.
Fucking hard.
He's a mixture of a newborn and a 2-year-old. That's
this
just
last 2
constantly running
weeks
around. It's been the worst.
Were
ever.
hard, and we did it. We got, we're doing it. And it's really freaking hard. I mean, hard like I can't even talk about it on social media. We don't show, people say, you exploit the man. We don't show you the ravages of the disease. You see mostly good moments or mostly good interactions where he's sundowning and we can try and bring him out a little bit. That's what I think is helpful for people. But you don't see what happens in the grind or how involved and how hard it
Pam,
gets.
that's happened to me.
The
That was me
caregivers
yesterday, 2
know,
days ago.
and they've known from the beginning. That's
couldn't
why
stop crying.
our base, the support of the caregivers, is amazing because they know.
Yeah, I couldn't stop crying, and I couldn't breathe. So Pam, I know.
And when you
I'm
take
there.
sleep away from the equation, man, that it makes it really tough. When you don't get sleep, I mean, sleep is like, first you got air, you got to breathe, you got to have water, you got to have food. Sleep is the same thing. If you don't get sleep for a long time,
This is the
it's
hardest
like
thing.
torture. That is a form of torture. That's one of the
I
worst
will. Love
tortures.
you,
It's
girl.
illegal
Thank
under
you.
the Geneva Convention, sleep deprivation, because it's torture.
It's torture. This is what we need to do for torture.
Happy New Year.
Like, to the
But listen, that's the bad part. There's also all the good parts, like everything he's done for us on social media. And, I can get on a live and talk to 1,500 people, and they'll watch. That's from my dad. I mean, there's been so much good to go along with the difficulty. So, I don't complain on air. I don't bitch. She does because that's her way of coping and dealing. I laugh about it with my siblings. That shit story that I told you, Daniel got angry because I was on the phone with my sister, and the only way I deal with it is by laughing about it. And I'm telling her the story, and she knows me, how I get. And it was one thing after another, and she's laughing her head off as I'm describing everything
and I
that's
was
going on.
and I was fuming.
And she got angry for some reason. That's my coping
I got
mechanism.
angry because what we dealt with in that pattern with you and your behavior, and then you're laughing about it like it was no big deal, but we remain scarred from it.
In any event, she's talking about herself. I was talking about how I'd cope with it. That's how I cope with it. I don't have to, I don't complain. Sometimes I do to the right people, my mom, and it's not just complaining about my dad. Sometimes I'm complaining about my kids, maybe a sibling or two. Mark is amazing. He really is. He came over. He knew we were hurting, and he came over just unannounced twice. Here, do you need me to watch Dad? Do you need to do something? Mark is amazingly intuitive that way. But, most people aren't. Most kids aren't. It's hard. Nobody wants to do it.
No, nobody wants to do it.
My sister would. Nobody would laugh in the moment, hippie. It's not funny in the moment, but it is. You can laugh about it afterwards, and if you don't, then if you just look at it for what it is, it's not fun. But if you laugh about it, and you can get some kind of release through laughing about it. Laughing is like crying, it's the same thing. It is a release. And that's the way I choose to do it. Yeah, exactly, Nat. After it's done, like a day later, then you can laugh about it. I could even laugh about it a day later. But it could happen today. It could happen. You can hear my voice is hoarse. That's from yelling at everybody. It's hard.
Yelling. His voice has been hoarse for a week.
My voice, but this thinks that the holidays were tough. But where the hell is my car? Where's she? She took it
She's
overnight.
babysitting the kids.
All right.
I know. I gotta go. So.
All right.
Anyway, you guys, I love you
Tonight.
so much. Thanks for. No, I'm not going on tonight. It's Hannah's last night here, so you can go on, but I won't be on. Anyway, so Dan will probably be on. It depends on what.
It's not fun for me.
It depends on what Hannah is doing, but it's her last night here. So if she wants me to make dinner or if she wants to do something, that's what my priority is going to be. Is my daughter, because I don't know how long it'll be till I see her the next time. So I'm not promising that I'll be on tonight just because of Hannah. But if something changes, you'll see me on. But yeah, so the rest of the week, everybody's gone. Things will get back to normal. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for the support. Remember, you are important.
you are worthy and you all matter and your feelings are just that. And it's okay if you're not okay. Caregiving to a child, to anybody is tough, as well as dealing with your own shit. So I'm gonna try to fix my stomach because I'm getting really nauseous every time I get really, anyhow. So I have PT, so that'll help me tremendously today as well. So love you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.